Hello and welcome to Leonard Brother Games. I'm David and we're playing Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. And I just died because I can't remember what I was doing. Anyways, this is a little ways into the interesting thing about this is that unlike a lot of other games where you're controlling one character, in this one you control two. So you get the big brother and the little brother. And so one is controlled by the left analog stick and the other is controlled by the right analog stick. And if I don't shake this flame around, this wolf is gonna come get me. Hit him. Run. Yeah. Run for your life. So, one thing that was interesting when this game was first and so on was people trying to game the system by, having two people on one controller so that one person could just focus on the older brother and the other could focus on the younger brother. And so they asked the developers, like, "Oh, is this a good idea? Is this something we can do?" And they said, "No, not at all." But anyways, the way it's done, yeah, the older brother is on the left analog stick, and all of his actions are on L1 and R1, L1 and L2, and the other brother is controlled by the right stick, and all of his actions are on R2, R2 and R1. So they can grab onto ledges, talk to people, they can pull each other up. Obviously, the older brother is the one who knows what's going on here. So the game starts out, it shows the younger brother as an even younger child. Yeah, we need to go over there. Anyways, as a younger child, he lost his mother in a terrible boating accident, and he blames himself because he wasn't able to pull his mother back up out of the water when she fell in, and he's actually quite afraid of the water, so he needs his older brother to carry him while he's swimming, and yeah, oh, this is not good for him. Anyways, there we go. Okay, so he doesn't drown. And they gotta traverse this wild rapids. So anyways, they find out several years, after, the younger brother's looking at his mother's grave, and find out that their father is very, very sick. And so the healer, or whatever, the medic, has to tell them, you need to go to this faraway place and get this medicine, otherwise your father will die too. And so now they have to work together and solving puzzles, and the fact that you have to control two characters with one controller is very frustrating. And even though this is Brothers Play, John's too busy doing his own thing. So they have these benches you can sit on, and basically they give you some kind of like scenic vista on what you're having to deal with next. So it's kind of like, okay, you have to go through this area, you follow through with this. And so L1 and R1, they control the camera. So let's see what's going on. Some sections where the older brother has to be like a stepping stone for the younger one, so he like boosts him up and stuff. And I don't know whether I'm just supposed to like wander over there for that, I guess, or fall over the waterfall. Let's see what happens. That's another thing about this game too, that if you die, you just go back to the previous checkpoint. There's no permanent loss of life or having to start from the beginning. It is much more forgiving than most. Probably something. And it's hard to keep track of two different characters too. I can't think of too many other games that did this. There's another one that was given away on PlayStation Plus called Ibn Ob, which is 2D, which is a lot easier to control than this one is, because you have to walk around in a 3D environment. Whereas that one, you have to, it's also a puzzle game where these two little guys maneuver around environment. Oh dear. No, don't let him fall. We're both falling. And now they're separated. I know, I'm trying to get to you, buddy. So they go this adventure earlier on in the game. They grab the, grab it. Okay, get up. I don't know whether this is I have to interact with this or if it's just a static cutscene. It's gonna happen that way no matter what. And early on, like the younger brother has to like walk into this giant wheel and like hamster wheel kind of thing, and just like spinning it repeatedly to drop a bridge. So oh dear. Whoa! Hold on. Oh dear. So I gotta move the other brother on top while holding on with the younger brother and maneuvering around all of these branches too. Like that's gonna be fun. Oh, but anyways, the younger brother was running through this area, and the older brother eventually walked past this bridge and picked up a sheep and put the sheep in the... Oh dear, I was too close. There's another section where this giant carries you around. It's kind of irritating sometimes because there are these like pre-scripted events that kind of sort of work, but generally they take way too long for. I'm already in a certain section like later on, and I just have to wait for this giant ogre or other creature, some character, to open a door for me. I'm like, I can do this just fine myself if you just move a little faster. That'd be great. Thanks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to just keep moving with the other character. I got enough time. Imagine a lot of twists and turns, and please don't get me, don't get me. Some creepy tree. Branches. Whatever. Anyways, with the other game though, the Ibn Ab, the objective of that one is to use physics to your advantage. Oh dear. And so you actually have like this inverse world beneath you, so there's like a straight line dividing sets of gravity above and below you. And grab him. Alright. Pull him up. And... Ooh. Excuse me. But the idea is that you can use like one end to jump from a higher area, and then use the reverse gravity on the other end to slingshot yourself or the other character, and you're supposed to work together to reach certain platforms. And so that's really interesting. Might play that later, but until then, this one's actually received more critical acclaim just because they can... Nobody says a word. I mean, there's not even really any spoken proper dialogue to know what's going on. The fact that they can express all of this stuff, just a bunch of grunts. And what in the world? Hi, giant girl. Do you know where the stuff is? Petting her, or you're going through her head? I think that's a little collision detection issue there. Like, are you guys okay? I think you're hallucinating. Is there something in that river? Hello? Hello? Earth to brother. Something here? Okay, lift the hand. Look at this guy. Come on. What are you, what? Oh, my brother's fighting. I'm not, okay, seriously, stop this. Why are you, stop killing your brother, no! Oh dear. Was I supposed to do something else there? Oh, I guess not. Okay, you're just... some shrooms. Going nuts. Yeah, this game first came out on Xbox Live Arcade. several more months ahead of the. So I've had this on PlayStation Plus for free for a while. I got a bit of ways into it, and now I'm just gonna keep playing because it is pretty fun. I was trying to play another game that was free on PlayStation Plus called Remember Me, and I don't think I'm going to do any recordings of that, but I can at least describe it. There's this company named Memorize that in the year 2084 comes up with this technology called like sensor something, some sensor thing. Am I supposed to help this person? Oh, you hold on. Can you climb up here? Can you climb up here? Maybe? No? There we go. Yes, I know. Get up top. I'm trying to get up top. And walk. And loose the rope. Okay? Alright, so anyways, this is the other game. The objective of this company was to record memories. It was kind of like a game version of the Final Cut movie, if you remember that, with William... Well, no, Robin Williams. Yeah. So they'd have everybody in the distant future would have this technology inserted into their brain that would record all of their memories, and it would be like perfect representation of who these people were. So like when they died or whatever, they would have this direct memory feed of this person. You know, there are certain objects here the older brother has to move, and so the side effect of this, obviously, is that people are supposed to move all the way at that thing. Anyways, in the game, the side effect was that a lot of people were just outright monopolizing on this technology. So it's like, you know, the company of Memorize was basically... Can I jump? Okay, good. Stealing people's memories and making profit off of them by you know... I have to go down here. And I don't know, it's kind of different. It's made by Capcom. And I think one of the main goals of it is the fact that your main character has her memory wiped. And she has like no idea who she. She remembers is her name, and so the people were just like, okay, that should have wiped everything. So we're gonna send you to this other section to be finish off the memory job. And so this other guy who you worked for, or at least worked with, breaks you out of this cell and tries to remind you who you really were as a memory hunter, person who could actually not only gather but remix memories as well. So a lot of these companies would, as in Final Cut movie, would remove all of the negative imagery and stereotypes and other issues that people had in their lives and only present the good stuff, and hold on to bad stuff for blackmailing people and like families, like, oh, you don't know about this, but we have video proof because we see the memories of your relatives, and it's just, I hope the world doesn't go that route, because that would be quite terrible. But anyways, yeah, this episode's getting a little long, so as soon as this cutscene ends, I will give it a good stop, and until next time, happy gaming.